Everyone, trying a new camera angle out and filming this lock for the second time. I lost the video on the first pick and didn't realize I lost the video because I have so many videos in the can. But Bill Bacardi, being the super nice guy he was, sent this one back to me. This lock is Troublemaker, pinned by Monkey Lockpicks, and it does work nicely. And I'm going to try out a different camera angle today, just to see if it works for us. Let me pan my camera up just a little bit, scoot it back, and we'll see if that works. Okay, I'm going to use a fairly thin, about a 25 thousandths pry bar, and go top of the keyway. Still not quite centered up, am I, guys? Let's try that. And looks like this camera angle is going to block the view, so let's go back to my old one. And you can see I've still got that pile of locks sitting here that I just got yesterday, and we're going to try to work through some of these tonight, hopefully. Okay, got a nice click off of 2, nothing on 3, couple clicks from 4, nothing on 5, nothing on 6. Let's come back to the front. Nothing on 1. I got some binding on 2 here. Okay, click off of 2. I'm almost blocking that with my hand, aren't I? Okay, not getting much feeling right there with that pick, so I'm going to switch to a deeper hook from Sparrows. Okay, got a click from 4. Okay, a little click from 5 after some counter rotation. I did wind up losing my false set. Okay, I've got a little bit deeper false set now. Alright, let me go ahead and switch to that deeper hook. Counter rotational 6, there we go. I think I got 6. Lost my false set, so definitely drop some pins back down. Kind of losing my feedback. And I'm actually going to put my camera back where I normally put it because reaching where I am, not too comfortable. Okay, a little click from 4. still got a little bit of a false set, not much of one, just a little bit. A little click from 2. Okay, I think I've got something overset here, so let's go ahead and cock it back, and let's just jump back in there. These Yale style keyways are always a little bit difficult. Okay, a little click off of 1. A little click from 2. Nothing on 3. Nothing on 4. Okay, that was a little click off of 5. Maybe a little click off of 6. A little click from 1. Okay, can't seem to get underneath pin 2. Okay, a little click there. Okay, let's go back to the steeper hook. Okay, a little click off of 2. And a little click from 5 back there. Okay, I got a little bit of a deeper false set again. Lots of back and forth in this lock. Okay, still got my false set. Slightly deeper false set off of 1. Okay, got a pretty nice false set working here. Yeah, there we go, pin 4. All right, this lock always puts up a hell of a good fight. It's a real fun pick. So Monkey Lockpicks did a really good job with this one. I've been extremely satisfied each and every time that I've picked it. Okay, I've got a key so I can go ahead and lock this one up, just to make life easier when taking off that clip. Okay, get that turned around. No, it's not that kind of clip. Got I love bouncing around to find the right tool. Very handy clip remover. All right, and where'd I put the key? There it is. Okay, got the follower in, or the shim in, and there we go. Definitely a lot of work done to the plug. See threads in 2, 4, and 5, and looks like counter milling in 1 and 3. So definitely a lot of work to make this a difficult lock. I've got a kind of a spool on 1, serrateds on 2, three's not wanting to come out. It's getting caught in that counter milling just a little bit. It's a spool. 4 is a serrated, then another serrated, and then a spool. And yep, that counter milling on the plug on 1 is just, well, maybe that's not counter milling. Maybe that's wear. Yeah, that's just wear. It's not counter milling. All right, so let's take a look at these top pins. Okay, I've got a pin and pin for 1 with a copper spring. I've got a serrated on 2. Copper spring, different type of copper spring, and it's longer. Then I've got a serrated mushroom. With another copper spring. Looks like I've got another pin and pin here. Maybe. With a copper spring. I've got a serrated. And let me flip this around, make it easier to get the last one out. That's the spring from 6, kind of a steel spring. And a spring from 5 is a real weak copper spring. No mods up top, but you can tell because the cap hasn't been messed with. Alright, so let's set this out here and take a look at everything that Monkey did for us. Pretty cool stuff going on here. Okay. Pin 1, I've got this one, this pretty neat kind of a ball on the end of the spool key pin. Then a pin and pin with a copper spring. A very nice sharp serrated with a serrated above it with a copper spring. A spool with a very neat serrated mushroom spool with a copper spring, a nicely serrated, and this looks like another pin and pin, and it is. So this pin and pin has a serrated collar, which is always cool, copper spring, a very nicely done serrated pin here, with a very nicely done serrated pin above it, with a kind of a weak copper spring. And 6 has a spool with a double spool. Very, very cool lock. Monkey Lockpicks, thanks for sending it to me. Thanks for sending me the wood that I'm using to make some pick handles with. Here's some of it right here. That's the cherry. And this right here would be the walnut. So, really cool, man. And everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe.